Hello! Today I want to talk about the Pokemon trading card game online, which I know, what? Well, it all started because my mom mailed me a binder full of my old Pokemon cards, and my daughter got a hold of the binder and started flipping through it and calling it her Pokemon Kirya, which gave me the idea that, well, maybe I could buy some new Pokemon cards and put them in, and, you know, she could have some more things to flip through since there wasn't much in there. And a lot of it was actually Digimon, but I didn't have the heart to tell her. So I bought some booster packs from the toy store, and I noticed that they came with these code cards that you could use online, and I thought, well, that sounds interesting to have an online version of the game, since I have a really hard time reading Pokemon cards. And that's also why I didn't play with the ones I had as a kid so much. I was more or less just a collector. So I installed the app on my tablet and have been pleasantly surprised with how fun this is and also how well I can see. There's only been a couple of instances actually in this game where I've found myself not being able to see. This is the tablet I have. It's a Samsung Galaxy Tab. It's about 2 years old now, like exactly 2 years old, and I don't know how new or old it was when I bought it, but when I bought it I think it was about 500 or 600 euros, I can't remember. So it is a good quality tablet from what I understand, and this runs super well. Sometimes I have connection issues, but I'm not sure if it's my wireless box or not, even though I have a really expensive wireless box, but yeah. So the big things I've noticed about this are, if I open a, I don't know, should we move the camera a bit or is this alright? But if I start a, oh no, yeah, let's do a trainer challenge because then there's no real people there. So let me use, can I use any of my, wait. This is the one thing I don't like, is that I can't like, zoom in on the deck boxes, so I have to sort of always be here to look at them. I can't use any of my custom decks, it would seem, but I can use my theme decks. And I did sort of want to show one disadvantage I have with using GX cards, which is a certain kind of powerful card, but I suppose I can't. So, for the sake of not making this the most boring video that's ever happened, I'll just start any old battle now if I can get back to tournament. Okay. So now I'm playing against a guy who uses normal type Pokemon, and I'll use my favorite deck, which is the Roaring Heat theme from Sun and Moon. So, I'll start this. And it's been really fun for me to relearn all of these different expansions and everything for this game, since I haven't touched Pokemon cards before a month ago since about 2001. So this has been really fun. So I don't know, can the camera come over here maybe or what? But basically, if I want to pick my Pokemon from here, I know sort of the color patterns from playing this so many times. So I'm able to pick that I want Litten, and I'm able to know that's Litten because of the color scheme. But I can't, for example, read the moveset. If I want to read the moveset, I can double tap, and sometimes this is great. Sometimes this double tap thing I can see pretty well. But sometimes if it's a holographic card, or if it's like one of those super crazy full picture cards, or an EX or a GX, it's really, really difficult to see. And there's no way around that other than perhaps taking a screenshot, leaving the game, and coming back in, which is not always the most convenient option. So I'll equip Litten with an energy, and I'll do a thing. And then, yeah, so that part I can see. And what I like also is that I can, like I said, click on my opponent's cards and do the same thing. So this double tap feature works on pretty much everything, and it's nice. The one downside is I can't do that on deck boxes. So if I notice that someone has an interesting deck that's not custom, it's a theme deck, I can't see which deck it is. If I'd want to, say, like, buy it for myself or something, I can't do that. So that's slightly frustrating. I can put another fire on him, and then do that move. And of course, now I'm able to do it from this far away because I've memorized this card. But if it's a card I don't know, my tablet goes here. And this is also the only way that I can see that Litten's attacks are bite and flare. Another disadvantage I have is if there's some kind of extra card equipped to it. If there's some kind of extra card equipped to it, what will happen is there'll be a little pop-up box here that says that there's a card equipped, or it's been poisoned, or it's been burned, etc. And that you can't double tap to zoom on. So that I never really know what it actually says. And that's a problem. And sometimes this does sort of hurt my head after a while. I can't play this for too long, which is a bit of a downside. Just because things are so small and it is such an effort to see it. But on the whole, I would say this is not the most anti-blind game out there, for sure. And I think Nintendo did a pretty good job here in trying to make this inclusive and fun for people with disabilities. Because it really sucked as a kid that all my friends could play the tabletop version and I couldn't. I had the cards, but I couldn't do anything with them. So that wasn't fun. So it's nice that times have changed and technology has come so far that it's a viable option now. And I'd much rather play the game like this, I have to say. I'm doing a lot of guessing from down here because it's bad video if it's like this the whole time. But usually I play it like this, holding the tablet in one hand and using my other hand to drag and drop things. I do have a tablet case that sort of holds my tablet up, but then I have to go like this, and that's really uncomfortable. So usually I do it like this, or if I'm in bed, I lay down and hold it up like that. And it's not so bad. It's better than bending over, for sure. So yeah, that's the Pokemon trading card game online in app form. Like I said, I like it. It's a fun game. And aside from those sort of minor issues, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. So thanks, Nintendo. This has been really cool. If you want to give me some free booster packs and stuff for saying nice things about your game, by all means, give me free stuff. Szechuan Sauce Part 2. Thank you.